So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So my channel is come since 3 weeks ago lah. It's very short. So I've made the first series of the car versus car comparison. So today I'm making the second series of the car versus car comparison. So today I'll be comparing two compact SUV in our Malaysia market. I'll choose two lah, but the B7 compact SUV actually got three: the Mazda CX-3, Toyota CHR, and Honda HR-V. So today I will be taking the Honda HR-V and Toyota CHR for this comparison, because I think these two cars is competitive compared to the Mazda CX-3. So now let's start with the series now. So now outside it's a bit raining, so you guys don't mind, and I mean to use my tablet for some more detailed information because I only study a bit. This video is filmed very rushly because I need to update my video a bit often lah, so that my view can keep up. So now let's compare the Toyota CHR. Let's start with the engine. So the Toyota CHR does give a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder inline 16 valve double head cam with dual VVTi technology engine. So it produces 140 PS and max torque is 171 Nm meters. So let's go to the Honda HR-V. So the Honda HR-V does get a 1.8 liter V-grade engine 4-cylinder 16 valve single OHV IVTEC engine. So it produces 142 horsepower and 172 Nm for torque. So in terms of engine capacity, I think the Honda HR-V wins the Toyota CHR because the horsepower is more bigger compared to the Honda Toyota CHR, and also the torque is much more higher than a Toyota CHR. So in terms of gearbox, these two cars does uses a continuous variable transmission, otherwise known as CVT. So CVT is basically a gearbox with very thousand of number gear ratio, which will provide the better fuel consumption and smoothness of the ride. So for more information, please Google yourself. I just make a short notes only. So now, the fuel consumption of the car. The Toyota CHR combined fuel consumption are 6.5 liter per 100 kilometers, while the Honda HR-V does get 6.6 liter per 100 km. So there are 1 liter fuel consumption difference because Honda HR-V has a more powerful engine, a more tuned powerful engine compared to the Toyota CHR. So yeah, now let's take a look at the outside exterior lah. Okay, let's start with the exterior with this. Okay, so in terms of headlights, right? Two of these cars uses LED headlamps, while the Honda HR-V does get a LED DRL, and the Toyota CHR doesn't give. And both cars also equipped with fog lamps, and only the Honda HR-V E-Spec doesn't get the fog lamps, while the Toyota CHR does only got one spec in the Malaysian market. It gives us fog lamps as standard. So in terms of size, the CHR measures 4,360 long and 1,795 wide and 1,565 height, and wheelbase is 2,640, while the HR-V measures 4,294 millimeters, wide measures 1,772, and height measures 1,605 while the wheelbase are 2610. So the HRV is much smaller in the outside, but in the inside, right, the HRV actually is more spacious than the Toyota CHR. And what interesting things are the Toyota CHR using the new platform, which is a TNGA, otherwise known as Toyota New Global Architecture. And the HRV is basically based on the Honda Jazz, the B segment hatchback. You know, the A segment hatchback, I think, I'm not sure. So, in terms of wheel wise, the Honda HRV gets a 18-inch wheel, while the Toyota CHR gets 60-inch wheels. And the HRV have a more gorgeous rim design compared to the CHR in our market. But in overseas market, right, the Toyota CHR does get a much beautiful rim design. I don't know why the Toyota Malaysia doesn't bring in the rim, but I think it's pretty nice. So now let's take a look at the back. So the back wise, the Toyota CHR uses a halogen brake lights, which I think is a bit outdated compared to the HRV uses the LED headlamps, and the CX3 also uses the LED headlamps. So now at the boot space wise, okay, so in terms of boot space, right, rear cargo area we know as. So the Toyota CHR does have 318 liters when the seat is up, and the seat does 460/40. So when the seats are down, you get 1112 liters. But in my opinion, is quite good lah. But you will notice the Toyota CHR does have a higher boot opening, boot loading. So when you need to put some heavy item, it will be not very convenient. So in terms of Honda HRV, you got a 437 liters when the seat is up, and 1032 liters when the seat is down. So you see these numbers, right? You would think the Honda HRV is slightly smaller than the Toyota CHR, but from the inside, the HRV does bigger than the Toyota CHR. So now let's take a look at the safety features. No, let's get in the inside first. So inside, you also got in the Toyota CHR, we got a 6 audio speaker, DVD player with 7-inch, and a push start, which the Honda HRV does equip with. A blind spot monitor, and sorry, this is a safety feature, I will talk it later. So got dual zone climate control, black leather seats, Bluetooth, reverse camera, Wi-Fi, and USB charging point, and more safety, more comfort feature lah. So in my opinion, right, this CHR is well equipped, but compared to its 150 more prices, I think it's not worth that price. I think more price is what the exterior look lah, in my opinion. So in terms of the Honda HRV, you just get a mixed fabric leather seats, automatic air conditioning, 7-inch touchscreen display, and the auto climate control is actually touch panel, which I think is pretty good to maintain the classiness of the car. So you also got an electric parking brake, automatic brake hold. The brake hold is basically like you stop at the traffic light, right, and your leg is already tired. So you press on the auto hold, the car will automatic hold for you, and you can release your left foot to save some energy lah. So yeah, I think it's the interior introduced. So in terms of safety, right, the Toyota CHR does get a 7 airbags, anti-lock braking system, EBD, brake assist, vehicle stability control, traction control, hill start control, blind spot monitor, rear close traffic alert, high pressure monitoring system, front and rear parking sensors, isofix child seat anchors, all-round disc brakes. So the Toyota CHR does give you, sorry for the start and stop because my phone just automatic shuts down. So you will see that just now I talking about the CHR safety feature. Now let's talk about the Honda HR-V. So the Honda HR-V does get less airbag. You get 6 airbag, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, reverse sensors, isofix child seat anchor, all-round disc brakes too. So in terms of safety feature, right, the Honda HR-V does lag down compared to the Toyota CHR, but it's alright because the Honda HR-V does only price about 96,000, the lowest spec, and the high spec is 819 ringgit. Compared to the CHR, it's much more expensive. It's price tag at 137,000 but now I think it's the price a bit high lah. Now it goes to 150,000. So I think the Toyota CHR is only for some younger buyers lah. I not definitely recommend the Toyota CHR because the inside room, right, I think the Toyota CHR have low visibility, and the back, right, the window lines is very high. So I don't think it's pretty good compared to the Honda HR-V, even though the window line is also a bit high, but the behind it doesn't steal the third triangular glass. So in terms of the door handle, right, these two cars does equipped with the door hiding at the back door. They hide the door handle at the C pillars, and two cars also get a spoiler. But in terms of sportiness, I think Toyota CHR won. If you want to buy for house use lah, everyday use, I think the Honda HR-V is pretty good. So I think I cover all the features about these two cars. I'm not actually a big fan of the compact SUV, so yeah, so that's it for my introduction versus car comparison of these two cars, Honda HR-V and the Toyota CHR. So thank you guys, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and like. So thank you guys and chill.